Hey guys, Infinitine here, and in this video I'm going to show you some of my little trinkets and materials and odds and ends and so on. So let's get started. Well, first, if you've seen my video from yesterday that I recorded yesterday, you'll already know about what's on this pop art board, so I will just refer you to that video called My Circle. This cloth I'm going to be using so that you guys can see the stuff better against the pop art board. I'm just using it because I'm on my bed and I just need a hard surface. And this cloth I actually use to clean some of this stuff. I spray it often with like salt water and stuff like that. So I don't really try to use anything else just because, I don't need anything neat. I actually kind of like how ragged it is. So I use this to clean things. I'll start you off with my herbs. So here I have a baggie of it that has smaller baggies in it. And if I get some of them out, lay them out for you. Just a sec. I don't have many herbs available to me at this very moment. Mostly because, after all, I am trying to be discreet about being a Wiccan, so I only can make use of what my parents have in their cabinet. So first here, I have cinnamon. So you see there's actual cinnamon sticks in there. I haven't used them for anything yet, but I have them there just in case. I have bay leaves, which I think smell really pretty. Yeah. Can you smell them? Yeah. They smell really nice. I like using them. I recommend them often to friends who are having troubles with like negative spirits or negative energies because of the saying, where bay leaf is, no evil lives. So I really like bay leaf, and I try to sleep with some of it under my pillow. So there's that. I have basil, or basil as you might call it. I have nutmeg, ground nutmeg, and I have garlic powder, see? And I haven't used anything except the nutmeg and the bay leaves yet, because I haven't been able to cast a lot of things or use a lot of herbs. I used bay leaf and nutmeg as a combination in a little bit of a good luck charm bag for a friend of mine, so yeah. So those are my herbs. Let me get these out of the way now. Those are my herbs. And then also I have a little container, a little KFC container of salt for whenever I need salt. And there's a lot in there, so I sprinkle some in a little green spray bottle I have to make salt water for cleansing and such. So yeah. Some of my basic materials are like, I have this little red spool of thread with a needle in it. I think you can see the needle in there a little bit. And I really like hand sewing, so I always keep that around. That's one of my materials. Oh, here I have a little hand sewn bag that I plan to use later for some charm bag or something. Put some herbs in it for good luck or something. Then here's a little gold string to tie it all together. See? Goes around like that. Ties around like that. So I don't know what I'm going to make with this yet, but yeah, it's just kind of just there in case I want to use it sometime. I have this huge shell that I have. I actually have quite a few, as you can see. I have more, but these are the only 3 that I actually use in my practicing. I use this one for like holding things or just keeping things off to the side, but also keeping them together. So maybe recently I've been just kind of keeping it on my bookshelf, keeping my little charm bag stuff in there. This too. So it just kind of sticks all together. I use this shell because it's the smoothest on the inside, so I plan to use it for like scrying and stuff. I haven't used it yet, but I plan to. I want to clean it up on the outside so it's nice and pretty on the outside too. So yeah. And I use this shell to represent water on my altar when I decide to set it up. And speaking of my altar, here's some of the things I use in my altar. I already mentioned that I use the shell for water. I use this rock. I have other rocks. I just kind of choose whichever one I feel is better for earth. Lately I've been using this one as my earth rock. I use this little candle, little red candle. It's an electric candle because I can turn it on in the back there. I can't have candles or fire in my room. I use an electric candle for fire, and I have this little gold whistle that doesn't do very good, but I use it to represent air or wind. So I just blow on it. I don't know if you could hear that. It's really bad. Let me turn on the candle for you so you can see that. Nah. Where's the button? Can I? There we go. See? Turns on. It even flickers a little bit. Yeah. So those are my altar stuff. And then I think all that's left to show you really is this little shell that I have. I don't even think it's real, but I don't know. I'm planning to use it for a style of divination. Or maybe I'll just use it for meditation. Because when I hold it to my ear, I sort of hear a whisper, maybe, I think it's called. And I might just use it for meditation, just focus on the sound that I hear from it. Or maybe if I focus on it, maybe I'll hear things, I don't know. Yeah, I have multiple plans for this little guy. So, so far I think that's it. I really don't have a lot to offer. But you know, I've only been a Wiccan for about a year now, so I don't really have much yet, and I don't have the money to get more. There's not a Wiccan store nearby me. But, who knows? I'm going to be a senior next year. So who knows what's going to happen. Well, that's been my trinkets, my materials and stuff that I've been using and will use. I've been fellow Infinitine, and merry meet, blessed be, merry part.